Welcome once again to Elections Unlocked, your one-stop destination for all news related to the big final battle of 2023. Today was day one of the elections of 2023 when two states went to the polls, Chhattisgarh and Mizoram. We'll tell you what happened in those two battleground states, but first, a look at the headlines on Elections Unlocked. The 2023 final battle kicks off. Over 70% voter turnout in both Chhattisgarh's first phase and Mizoram. Next phase of voting in Chhattisgarh on November 17. Most of the voting peaceful, including in Bastar. Modi's power play in poll-bound Telangana shares a stage with Jan Sena Chief Pawan Kalyan. Prime Minister reiterates OBC Chief Minister promise for Telangana if BJP is voted to power. Former Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Kamal Nath opens up to India today in an exclusive interview. Says he has good ties with all industrialists, not just Gautam Adani. Speaks out also on Hindutva politics.
You have a good relationship with Gautam
I have
Adani.
a good relation with so many industrialists. I've been Commerce Minister. Of course I'll have good relationship.
Voting for the assembly elections in Chhattisgarh and in Mizoram is over. That's our top story because remember, these are two of the 5 states that have gone to that will go to the polls over the next month. Chhattisgarh recorded a voter turnout of 71.11%. Mizoram witnessed a higher voter turnout of around 77.6%. 20 constituencies of Chhattisgarh, which has 90 constituencies in all, went into voting in this first phase, and this was a crucial area. Some of the most sensitive areas of Bastar, which in the past have seen Naxalites target polling with IED blasts. This time, relatively peaceful, 1 or 2 incidents only being reported. Remember, the second phase in Chhattisgarh will take place on the 17th of November. Voting in Mizoram also being peacefully conducted. As I said, a CRPF Jawan in Chhattisgarh injured during an IED blast in Sukma, but by and large, the polling was peaceful. This time, the Jawan is out of danger and is undergoing treatment. Okay, let's go straight across to our 2 correspondents who are joining us at the moment. Sumi Rajapan is our Chhattisgarh Bureau Chief. She joins us from Raipur, and from Mizoram, I'm joined from Aizawl by Suryagni Roy. Appreciate both of you joining us. First to you, Sumi. The Chhattisgarh administration and the Election Commission must be heaving a sigh of relief. Relatively peaceful polling in Bastar.
Yes, absolutely. Over 71% of polling indicates a mostly peaceful election as compared to 2018. In fact, in 2018, there was a last-minute displacement of many polling booths. And this time around, the chaos was avoided. In fact, except for a few instances where there was exchange of fire that was reported in parts of Bastar, specifically in Sukma, Bijapur and Kanker. In fact, the early morning at 6 a.m., there was an exchange of fire and IED blast that was reported in Sukma that left a CRPF personnel injured. However, as you pointed out, he is out of danger. So it has been mostly peaceful as compared to 2018. A great sigh of relief for all the election officials, certainly.
And I'm seeing these long lines of women, and that's one of the big changes that's taken place in Indian elections. And I believe that the woman voter will play a crucial role in these elections, both in Chhattisgarh and indeed in neighboring Madhya Pradesh and across the country. Suryagni Roy, Mizoram, you were telling us yesterday how this is a unique state, no sloganeering, none of the usual festivity associated with elections. Peaceful polling, 77%. Is that being seen as a good turnout in a state where polling has often even crossed 80% in the past?
Well, sir, the only festivity that we have seen ever since we came over here is the festivities of democracy. And rightly, that is something that we have been witnessing even today since morning. People come with their families, with their friends, with their kids. I have seen kids playing around outside polling stations. This is a sight that I've never ever seen in all the elections that I have covered in the past couple of years. It's a beautiful sight. It's a sight that celebrates democracy, it celebrates elections, and everyone throughout the country should take a cue from it. Now coming back to your second question, till 4 p.m. it's 76.9%, and last time it was 81%. So the entire, the polling figures are still, the total figures are still supposed to come shortly. So we can, say that it's going to be somewhat what they had witnessed last time, maybe more than 81%. That completely means that there was a huge outflow of people who came out to vote. Now, which way did they vote is something that only December 3rd can say.
Okay, we'll wait and see what happens. The outcomes, of course, we'll wait and see for the 3rd of December. But Sumi Rajappan and Suryagni Roy joining us there. Thank you so much. Okay, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is now well and truly into this election battle. He was in Hyderabad today where he addressed an OBC Atma Gaurav Sammelan. And guess what? He promised to anoint an OBC candidate as the Chief Minister for Telangana if the BJP wins there. Clearly, the BJP wants to play the OBC card in these elections, much as the Congress also does. Listen in to Prime Minister Modi.
2013 में आप सबने मुझे बुलाया था इसी मैदान में, और आप लोगों ने टिकट रखा था कि जो मोदी जी की सभा में आना चाहता है उसको टिकट लेना पड़ेगा, पैसा देना पड़ेगा। हिंदुस्तान के राजनीतिक जीवन की ये पहली और सबसे बड़ी घटना थी, और पूरे विश्व में खबर फैल गई, हिंदुस्तान के जन जन में पहुंच गई, और एक प्रकार से इसी मैदान में मोदी को प्रधानमंत्री बनाने की पक्की नींव रखने का काम हैदराबाद ने, इसी मैदान ने आप लोगों ने किया था। और मैं आज विश्वास से कहता हूं, जिस मैदान से मिले आशीर्वाद, मोदी को पीएम बना दिया, इसी मैदान के आपके आशीर्वाद बीजेपी का पहला मुख्यमंत्री, बीसी मुख्यमंत्री यहीं से बनेगा।
Now, the next big battle in this election will be Madhya Pradesh, the big state that goes to the polls in a single phase on the 17th. The political temperature is rising. The Congress has put all its eggs, in a way, in the basket of its veteran leader, Kamal Nath. Remember, Kamal Nath was toppled 3 years ago when his Congress party split apart. This time, Kamal Nath, at the age of 77, is fighting what many believe could be his last big fight. Lots of questions that surround Kamal Nath's politics, from Hindutva to his relations with industrialists, including Gautam Adani. I asked all the questions to the man who hopes to become Chief Minister again. Listen in to Kamal Nath.
Ah, my old friend, Congress is Kamal.
Yes, how are you?
Still going strong.
Ah, well, so are you.
We are the old war horses.
Yeah, I remember touring with you over the days.
I know, it must have been, what, 30 years ago that we first traveled? But this is your 12th election.
Yeah, many elections, I don't keep count now.
But is this the last fight, if I may ask that?
What do you mean the last fight?
The last fight, meaning you've decided this is do or die. If you win this, you become Chief Minister. If you don't, you decide to retire.
Well, it's not a question of retirement. For me, it's not been achievement. It's been fulfillment. It's the pursuit of fulfillment which drives me. Whether I was a minister in Delhi or whether I was here, it was the pursuit of fulfillment. There's a difference between achievement and fulfillment.
So what is Kamal Nath's secret of his sort of longevity in Indian politics? You're from the Sanjay Gandhi era.
Absolutely. I've been a long time. And
so what's the secret?
there's no secret. The secret is Honesty of purpose. The secret is a mission. Secret is pursuit of fulfillment. That's it.
You know, you're looking fit, but the fact is that 6 months ago, everyone said Congress is going to win Madhya Pradesh easily. Now they are saying kaate ki takkar hai, 50-50. What's changed?
Nothing has changed. I see the voltage in the people. You must remember, after all the elections I've contested, you don't look at crowds, you don't look at content or speeches. You look at the voltage of the people. When I drive up to a place, to a sabha, I see the voltage in the shops, how they run, how they greet you, and that is the signal.
But the fact is, Shivraj Singh Chauhan seems to be making a comeback with the cash handouts. Ladli Behna scheme, 1,250 rupees to women who are from underprivileged families. Now he's saying, I'll increase it to 3,000. You've said 1,500. It suddenly seems that Shivraj Singh Chauhan's cash handouts to women voters, he believes could be the difference.
Well, women voters are also realizing that after 18 years he thought of them, 5 months before the election. You mean to say women don't understand this? Their politics has changed. Must remember that. There's a huge difference between politics even today and 5 years ago. Today, 95 people are on social media. 5 years ago, 25% were. So politics has changed.
You don't think these cash handouts make a difference?
It does, it does. It
You're also announcing cash handouts?
No, I'm saying when we come into government, that's going to be our Vachan Path. It's not that something, we every time have a
So Shivraj Singh Chauhan says, I'm in government, I'm giving money to women.
Five months, why didn't you do it for 18 years? Why didn't you do all whatever you're saying you will do now, what you're saying you'll do now in the last 5 months? Why didn't you do it in the last 18 years, 1 year, 2 years, 4 years ago?
Are you willing to make this an election about comparison between your 15 months in power versus Shivraj Singh Chauhan's 18 years in power?
The people have already done it. My witnesses are the time when we were in government, not 15 months. 2.5 months went in code of conduct and the parliament election. In 11.5 months, what I did, the state is a witness to it.
You know, there's a sense that Kamal Nath always is overconfident. You know, your nature is someone who always believes you're a winner. And therefore, you've got to be careful because, you know, overconfidence can lead to defeat.
I am not overconfident. I'm realistic. And I know what's happening on the ground. I'm not saying we are winning so many seats. I don't make those type of statements.
You don't want to give me a number?
I don't. I'm
Out
not
of
Shivraj.
230, how many are you giving? You're not Shivraj.
Yeah, I'm not Shivraj. I don't give numbers. The people will give me the numbers. And the people will give you the numbers. Walk on the street and find out the numbers.
When I walk on the street, I hear people talking of parivartan, but I also hear about people saying, "Nahi, Mama ji, bahut saal se hum unko pasand karte hain."
That's okay. Some will say that.
It's a divided state.
It's not a divided state. I think people in the state have made up their mind.
I want to ask you this. I see the posters. I see you larger than life in all the posters. I don't even see the Gandhi family this time on the poster. I don't see your old friend Digvijay Singh ji on the posters.
These are not
it's only Kamal Nath.
It's not posters put up by me. It's posters put up by people in the party.
Oh, now come on, Mr. Kamal Nath, you're telling me you don't decide on the hoardings?
No, I don't. We have a committee and there's a standardized poster in all the districts. But now if some individual, some candidate puts up posters, well, I don't know.
No, but the election is being fought under your name this time. It's very clear. If Congress wins, Kamal Nath becomes Chief Minister. This has been a badly factionalized state of the Congress in the past. Lots of leaders. This time it appears Congress has put all its eggs in your basket.
Well, we are all together. We are all together. We are all united. As simple as that.
You say you're all united. What about you and Digvijay Singh? There was a video which came out saying, you know, which got you into trouble. Saying
No,
that,
nothing got me into-
Phad do Digvijay Singh ke kapde agar kuch,
People came from his area. Of course I said it.
You said phad do Digvijay Singh ke
Absolutely.
kapde to all the dissidents.
No, it's all rubbish. What I said on record. People from his place came to me saying, "ये हो रहा है, ये मुझे टिकट नहीं दे रहे." ऐसे तो उसके कपड़े फाड़ो, तुम वहीं से तो हो. I always say that. What is said in jest, which I'll also say again in jest, there's no problem.
So you and Digvijay are on the same page in this election.
Yeah, we are working 3-4 hours a day together.
You know, the overconfidence was also seen, some say, you did not give a ticket to you disagreed to have an alliance with Samajwadi Party. You refused to have an India Alliance rally here in Bhopal. You don't want to have any alliance with Samajwadi Party. Akhilesh Yadav is very angry with Kamal Nath, saying this is arrogance, this is overconfidence.
I had a very pleasant discussion with Akhilesh. It's not the number of seats. It's which seats he wanted. I have to make my party agree. But that would disturb my caste configuration in that district. That would help the BJP to win. So I said BJP will win. Both of us want the BJP to lose. So how do I give you this seat?
So it was
Like in one particular place, we have a candidate. His candidate there was a husband in another place. I said, what a joke. You know, so
So you've gone purely by caste considerations?
No, I've gone purely on merit and what the people wanted after widespread consultations.
Why did you not agree to an India Alliance rally in Bhopal?
I don't know. I read in the papers that it's proposed. I didn't know. And after that, I was told there's no rally. Nobody informed me about any rally. So it was a media concoction. That's it.
You know, the reason I'm asking you this, there's a sense that Kamal Nath is playing what is called soft Hindu politics. You built a, 101-foot statue of Hanuman. You claim you're in your constituency of Chhindwara. You claim to be a Hanuman Bhakt. You are saying you'll build a Sita Mandir in Sri Lanka. And you've got a Pujari Prakosht cell now in the Congress. You built a lot of gaushalas when you were in
Absolutely.
when you were chief minister.
I built 1,000 gaushalas. Let me give you the facts. In 11.5 months, I built 1,000 gaushalas. What's wrong with that? It was a great achievement. 14 years ago, I built the biggest Hanuman temple. 14 years ago, not today. At that time, I was not soft Hindutva. My religion is not my politics. My politics is not religion. Why does it hurt the BJP? Why do they get a stomachache when I go to a temple? Why do they get a stomachache when I go for a prayer meeting? Have they taken the sole agency of religion?
No, are you competing with the BJP for this Hindu vote in
I
this
am not
election?
competing with
That you're saying if they're a Hindutva party, I'm also a soft Hindu.
I am not soft Hindutva. There is no question of being Hindutva or not Hindutva. I am what I am. That's it. And if 14 years ago I built the biggest Hanuman temple in Chhindwara, I've done so many things in Chhindwara. So obviously I wanted to build a temple.
So you wear your Hinduism on your sleeve.
I don't wear Hinduism on my sleeve.
You're a Hanuman Bhakt.
Of course I'm a Hanuman Bhakt. If you are no Bhakt, well, that's your problem. Everybody is a Bhakt of some god or other. That's what India is all about.
That's your definition of secularism in a way.
What do you mean my definition? Secularism is a private, personal sentiment. It's not defined on the microphone or not defined in studios. Okay? Understand that.
The reason I'm asking you this, you seem to be a bit of a... You're a leader who has your own mind. For example, Gautam Adani, industrialist. You built a power project in Chhindwara when you facilitated it. Your leader Rahul Gandhi takes on Gautam Adani and Kamal Nath is a friend of Gautam Adani.
Gautam Adani has built no power plant in Chhindwara.
In Pench.
He's not built anything. He's not built.
He's setting it up.
He's not even setting it up.
You cleared it when you were in...
I did not clear it. We've not been in power for 18 months, for 18 years. What will I clear? It's cleared by the state government and the central government.
Yes.
But there's nothing happening. There's not an inch on the ground.
But you have a good relationship with Gautam
I have a
Adani.
good relation with so many industrialists. I've been commerce minister. Of course I'll have good relationships.
So you have no problem with the fact that you are seen as in a way a Congress leader with a difference, a leader with your own mind.
I am not wanting to be with a difference. I am a member of a party and whatever be the objectives of the party, I'm with it.
I have two small last questions. Just here. One is this an election for revenge, badla? The manner in which your government was ousted, you were terribly upset over that. The way in which Scindia, in a sense, betrayed you, allegedly. Do you believe that this is your revenge election?
I don't believe it, but the people of the state believe it. They will take revenge.
No, it still hurt you, the manner in which you were removed.
Well, it was not a question of the way I was removed. It was a complete bargain. It was a buy and sell. I was chief minister. I could have also done a soda. I could have also done a deal, giving crores of rupees. But I said I do not want to sit on a chair which has been purchased.
How will you respond to those who keep saying Kamal Nath is at the end of the day not a mass leader, he's a businessman in politics?
Everybody knows what I am. Everybody knows what I am. I've won elections. I haven't come into politics by helicopter.
Okay, my final question to you. You're what? This year, 77?
No, 76.
So, where I started off, last election or not?
No, I don't know whether it's the last election. This is not determined by me. This is determined by time and events.
I've not seen you fitter than this in a long time. क्या है कमलनाथ का सीक्रेट क्या है राज क्या है कमलनाथ का कि you're staying so fit राज कहाँ है
फिट है तो वो बाद में बताऊंगा हाँ, घर बैठ के बताऊंगा कैसे फिट रहना। चलो।
अच्छा, ओके कमलनाथ जी, आई एम गोइंग टू विश यू ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट।
विधायक कमलेश सुमन जाटव।
अच्छा, ये बीजेपी के विधायक थे आप?
और ये युवा मोर्चे के जिला अध्यक्ष नरेश तोमर, ये बीजेपी छोड़ के कांग्रेस ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं।
चलिए, स्वागत है आपका, स्वागत है आप सबका।
तो आप तैयार है बीजेपी वालों को लेने कांग्रेस में?
हमारे अध्यक्ष कह रहे, हमारे जिला अध्यक्ष कह रहे हैं इनको लोग।
तो आप बीजेपी के लोगों को हैप्पीली आजकल कांग्रेस में ले रहे हो?
नहीं, हम उनको जो आते हैं और हमारा स्थानीय संगठन चाहता है उन्हें हम।
ओके, हवा किस तरफ है कमलनाथ जी?
पूछिए इनसे।
ओके, ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट कमलनाथ जी, गुड टू सी यू। एंड आई एम गोइंग टू आस्क यू अ फाइनल कमेंट दैट यू वांट टू गिव शिवराज सिंह चौहान हियर। ही इज वाचिंग यू। व्हाट डू यू वांट टू टेल शिवराज सिंह मामा जी?
I want to tell him, you're a great actor. Go to Bombay, act in films, and bring glory to Madhya Pradesh.
Are lovely. Okay, Kamal Nath ji says that Shivraj Singh Chauhan should become an actor. As you can see, there is still an undercurrent of that battle between Kamal Nath on one side and Shivraj Singh Chauhan on the other. We'll see whether Kamal blooms this time of the Congress or Kamal of the BJP. Thank you, sir.
That's it on Elections Unlocked. We leave you with these hilarious images in a way from a hectic poll campaign. It can only happen in India. Priyanka Gandhi Vadra at a rally in Indore. She was greeted by one of the party leaders on stage with a flower bouquet. The only thing about it, it had no flowers inside. She laughed and accepted it. This is all part of the elections of this country. That image has gone viral. Phoolon ka bouquet. What happened to the pools? We'll get a smile on your face with those images. Thanks for watching. Stay well, stay safe. Bye for now.